But implicit in it should be the idea that if and when we come back to power, and we will, we are not going to look kindly upon people who facilitated, to use a word of the day, who facilitated authoritarianism in our country.
Okay, that was Democrat Congressman Jamie Raskin talking like an authoritarian, threatening foreign leaders who support or work with President Trump. Saying when we come back to power, Democrats going to go after them. Joining us now from the Federalist, Brianna Lyman. Brianna, what do you make of Jamie Raskin here?
You know, it's funny. If Donald Trump was even half the authoritarian that Jamie Raskin says he is, then Democrats would have no shot at coming back to power like Jamie Raskin claims is going to happen. So he undermines his own point. The other thing to say is that this is scary in and of itself, because what Jamie Raskin is saying is that there is only one true party, one true thought ideology. And if you oppose that, there will be consequences when that party takes back power.
So the tolerant, intolerant Democrats. We have a Democrat Minnesota State fiscal policy analyst working in the Tim Walz administration, arrested for causing $20,000 in damages to multiple Teslas. He's 33-year-old Dylan Bryan Adams. He works for the Minnesota State HHS. He's accused of that. He works under Governor Tim Walz. We have multiple far-left Democrats basically vandalizing Teslas. We had a mental health therapist out in Brooklyn doing that. And we have more arrests coming in. What do you make of that?
You know, none of these people who are vandalizing Tesla or doing these acts of violence woke up one morning and on a whim decided to go out and do this, right? This is because they have seen the response from the Democratic Party, and that response has largely been either complete and total silence, or they have tried to claim that these are protests. And what they do is when they say that, they're trying to convince Americans that that is First Amendment protected free speech and not violence. And so it only emboldens individuals like this to get up in the morning and go do these things. So it's a symptom of a larger problem, and that problem is Democrats are not acknowledging and taking serious action against political violence.
So a Tim Walz staffer works for the HSS. I mean, he works for the state of Minnesota. He's vandalizing.
Yeah, I mean, you know, let's not forget it was Tim Walz who also was cheering that Tesla stock was crumbling. This is part of the left's motto. They don't see a problem with political violence as long as the ends justify their means.
Where is the Me Too movement on women raped and murdered by illegal aliens? Where is Tim Walz, Jamie Raskin? Why aren't they, Chris Van Hollen? Why aren't they rallying and speaking out for that? Where's Maxine Waters on those women who are now gone?
It doesn't fit a political agenda. The reason they are defending this illegal alien, Kilmar Abrego Garcia, is because they are trying to defend mass migration policies. And if they can delegitimize Donald Trump's deportations by using this illegal alien as a decoy, they're going to do it.
All right. Brianna Lyman, you're terrific. Thanks for being with us tonight. It's great to see you. I'm Elizabeth.